What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at day number 4 of the March 2020 Clan War Leagues. Let's go ahead and see how many triples Tribe got. Alright guys, so here it is. Tribe Gaming did get the victory in day number 4, 35-34. As you can see on base number 1 there, we did have a 0-star disconnect there, so it really should have been 37 or 38. But, you know, stuff happens, you just can't control it sometimes. Let's go ahead and jump into the first triple here, though. This one's going to be by SLS, coming in on base number 3 with the Yeti smash. So I believe we do have 7 attacks to show you guys in this video. Day number 4, we were able to get 7 triples. So SLS coming in, starting with the Warden Walk on the left side of the base here, making the funnel next to the Town Hall. Baby Dragon up top just to help make even more of a funnel, making this go a little bit quicker here. Warden is going to step up, get this Town Hall actually, which is really nice. So he's going to drop the Rage there to make sure Warden stays nice and healthy. Dropping the BK over here at 6 with the Siege Barracks. They're going to make the funnel and take out the enemy BK here. And then he's going to be dropping the jump spell here for the main Yeti smash push to go in to the core here into this compartment with the Royal Champ and the Eagle Artillery. Everything's going to be pushing in just like this right through the core of the base. Out comes the CC. It is a double Ice Golem and a Witch, so he's going to poison that Witch. Everything pushing through. Unfortunately, the healer's still stuck onto this Warden. There they go. Finally, they start to switch off the Warden and onto the Yetis, which is what you want. SLS did bring a heal spell on this one, though, so even if the healers didn't switch right away, that heal spell would have helped to keep them topped off, so none of them die super early. The Hogs from the Siege Barracks come out at 6 o'clock, and he uses the Royal Champ to back them up. They're going to be able to get a ton of value there together. Another jump spell going into the backside of the base. The Yetis, most of them still alive here with the healers on them, and the Queen pushing through with her ability. Unfortunately, the Warden did get picked off pretty early by this Expo that never went down, so he did die, but still has the Queen and these Yetis and the Royal Champ pushing through the backside. They're going to be able to get all the defenses over here. Wizards from the Siege Barracks and some of his own cleanup wizards on the back end. They're going to be able to get everything to make sure it's not a time fail. Nice attack here by SLS. We'll go ahead and ×2 through the rest of it, because as you can guys see, it's going to be a triple for sure. These Yetis with the healers are going to be able to push through the rest of the base. The healers do switch off to the Royal Champ even, and she's going to get the rest of the defenses, no problem. That's going to be a triple there by SLS to kick off the video here. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into the next one after this. Let's go ahead and take a look, see who the next one is by. This one is going to be by Itsu here, coming in on base number 4. Another one of these weird bases like you guys saw in the last video, with a lot of trash buildings on both sides of the base, and then a Town Hall with not much around it. They're trying to bait something to get a 1-star. They want you to get like a high percentage 1-star and mess up and not get pathing to the Town Hall. But Itsu's going to show you guys another way to get this down. Last time he did it with Sui Hero Dragons. This time he's going to be coming in with the Queen Charge Hybrid. So dropped his Queen right away in range of the CC and a bunch of point defense. So he has to use an early Rage and the Poison right away just to make sure his Queen stays alive. Then some funnel troops on the right side. And then his Queen's going to step up for the CC building here. And then eventually she's going to work her way back down. He's going to be dropping the Blimp here to get this Inferno Tower mostly. That's the main goal of the Blimp. It's also going to be able to get the scatter shots here. Because of that Rage spell, the Yetis are going to be able to get all that stuff and then do a lot of damage to this Eagle here. They're pushing through, beating a wall. The Yeti Mites are going to be able to damage that Eagle. Queen stepping through. He's going to have to use another Rage here just to keep the Queen alive. The Eagle goes down to the Yeti Mites, and then from there, you know, the pathing is set. Queen's going to keep walking this way. The Expo also went down. Wasn't entirely planned for, but it was really nice extra value there. King's going to make the funnel here on this side going this way, and then Hybrid right here. He wants everything to path into the Town Hall. Unfortunately, one thing he wasn't expecting were these 2 Teslas here, which kind of caught him off guard. If those Teslas were not there, then after this cannon goes down, the next closest thing would have either been the cannon or the Town Hall, and it probably would have been the Town Hall because the miners would have been on this side of the cannon and they would have gone to the Town Hall. But because these 2 Teslas popped, it threw everything off, and everything's going to path to this Tesla, and then from there, the next Tesla is actually closer than the Town Hall. So all his troops are going to go around the Town Hall, but luckily the Yeti Mites were able to get that Expo nice and early, so the Queen's actually going to step up over here and get the Town Hall after she breaks through a wall here in just a little bit. So there she goes. He's going to freeze the town hall and these Teslas to try and make sure they go through. The skelly traps pop, which is what's going to make Queen beat through the wall, and then she's going to go fight the town hall, although these miners are going to be able to work on it anyway. The rest of the troops over here at 9 o'clock pushing through the last Inferno Tower island. Queen's going to beat through this wall. Luckily, she breaks that wall before she switches off to the skellies, so she is going to go inside and get the town hall. Otherwise, this might have been a high percentage 1-star, so nice job there. The skelly traps actually help out a lot. Push Queen inside for that town hall, and then everything pushing through the backside where all these other defenses and trash buildings are. Still has the royal champ up with her ability. The Queen's going to go wrap back around. She's going to get a bunch of stuff down. Still a bunch of miners over at 10 o'clock side pushing through. They're going to get all these trash building, so you know it's not going to be a time fail. Nice attack there by Itsu. A little bit concerning when those Teslas popped, but he was still able to get it. Nice job by him. Itsu always finding a way to triple these weird looking bases, no matter how hard it may seem. So beautiful attack there by Itsu with the Queen Charge Hybrid, showing you guys how to do it. Next one we're going to jump into is going to be again by Itsu on his other account, coming in with yet again another one of these weird anti-2 bases, and he's going to hit it again with Queen Charge Hybrid, and it's going to work out pretty well. So let's go ahead and see how he does this one. He wanted to make the funnel on the top side with a couple of loons, but there are some Teslas that pop. Luckily, Queen is still going to walk the right way. He's going to wall break in for this Inferno Tower, and he wanted to get the double wall break. I remember this plan on the BK platform right here, but the wall break just didn't end up working out, and then so she's going to come through in here and then wrap back around for the outside, I believe. He freezes the Inferno Tower, and then he needed the wall break there. Okay, so the double wall break works, but the triple wall break is what's not going to work. He wanted to try and get the triple layer, but unfortunately, Queen shoots the platform before she targets the king and the CC. So now there's nothing for the wall breakers to target going into the third layer. If she had shot the CC first and the platform was still there right now, he would be able to target that with wall breakers, and he would have been able to get the third layer break like he had planned for. And then Queen would be able to go in and target the town hall. So he is able actually to get wall breakers to target this wall instead, but they weren't able to get it because of that warden. And then he still has 2 more, but when he tries, it's just not going to work here, or Queen's not going to take it at least. So he does get the wall break, but Queen's just going to beat a wall and go in for the core over here into this channel. So he's going to start with the siege barracks up top, and he's going to drop everything in going in from this way. He wants to make sure he gets the town hall though, so he has to be careful here. He's going to pop the Queen ability for the enemy royal champ. There was a lot of defenses on her at the moment too. And then the royal champ's going to get stuck on some skelly traps here, and then everything's pushing in toward the Queen, toward the town hall here. Luckily, the royal champ paths over to the Queen, and then it's going to path over to the town hall, which is nice. He's going to end up popping the warden ability here. There it goes to cover the hogs and the miners on the town hall. It gets a lot of value from that. The Queen goes down, so these healers switch over to the hogs here, and they're going to push through this backside. He does have the eagle on the back end, which normally you want to get the eagle down really early, but for this one it ended up working out just fine, saving the eagle for the backside of the base. And then from here it's just about, you know, whether or not the hogs and the miners will stay alive against the splash damage, because there's no more heal spells, no more freezes, but he still has some healers on the royal champ, keeping her alive so she can get some extra value here. Really nice job there by the healers. They're going to push through, and that's all the defense is down at this point. It's just clean up on the trash buildings, and they're going to be able to get it all down. Nice attack there by Itsu, getting, again, another 6-pack. Beautiful job by him this week. In case you guys didn't know, he actually went 14 for 14, so he tripled on both accounts every single day. So nice job by Itsu. He definitely did the best this week. Moving on to the next attack. This one's going to be by EveCheck, coming in on one of his accounts here with the Yeti smash with some bowlers. This honestly might be his favorite attack, or at least the attack he does the most. He's really good at it. Starting off with a warden walk at 12. He's going to get a ton of value, make the funnel here, and then push through one of the sides of the base here to get to the town hall. You have to make sure you get to the town hall. He's going to be entering from the top left side here. Use the siege barracks over at 9 to make the funnel. Yetis and BK going in. He's going to wall break the first layer and the second layer, so a nice wall break there while the expos were tanked by the Yetis. And then he quad quakes into the core here, and luckily, one thing we notice about this base, there is this gap here with the wall piece, which means everything should push through into the core instead of getting distracted and moving this way, because the next closest building after they finish these buildings is going to be into the core here, which is really nice. It honestly helps us out. So kind of a base building flaw there. putting the wall piece there instead of a normal trash building or anything else. He's going to be using the Royal Champ up top where this Tesla farm is. She's going to be able to get it down. Town Hall goes down for the 2nd star. Everything pushing through the core because of that quad quake. Everything's nice and open. Uses his last rage in the core. And everything pushing through those healers, keeping the Yetis alive. Still has some bowlers alive. Royal Champ used her ability. Queen still has her ability. There is one more Archer Tower on the back end. Queen's going to pop her ability, get through the wall, get that Archer Tower, and it's just clean up from there. Nice attack there by EveCheck, figuring out how to beat this anti-2-star base just like that with the ring base. It's not as hard as you guys may think. You just got to figure out how to make the proper funneling on both sides, and then you can get those down easily. Here comes Nick with the next triple on this really square looking base here. Again, another Yeti smash, guys. It's what works, especially on the fresh attacks. It's a good way to always make sure you get a high percentage 2-star if you execute it correctly, and it can really get you that 3-star more times than not if you do it right. So he's going to be starting with the Queen Walk here. Going to use the poison on the enemy King and the Witch here so he can get this stuff down. Makes the funnel on the left side with the Baby Dragon, and then Queen's going to step up for the enemy Queen here in just a second. He's going to go ahead and use the Warden behind her so he doesn't have to rage super early. He does end up having to rage eventually because of those Expos and the cannon. Now he's using the Siege Barracks and the King on the right side to make the funnel, and then jumping in over this dead zone and into the Scattershot Inferno compartment for all the Yetis to push through. They're going to push right into the base here, into this Town Hall area, and then he's going to have another jump here to go right over the core and get a ton of value, open everything up. So that Siege Barracks and the King making the funnel on the outside just perfectly set up. Queen's almost dead. He's going to pop the Warden ability there. Honestly, missed a few of the Yetis with it, but it's not going to end up making that big of a difference. The healers are keeping these Yetis alive. Eventually they switch off to the Queen, which is not great. He did have one healer on the Yetis, but it got hit by a Seeking Air Mine. But everything pushing through that single target Inferno is going to take out the Warden, unfortunately. But then the Yetis eventually path back over. He probably should drop that freeze just a couple of seconds earlier to save the Warden, but it's still going to end up tripling. Nice job. The Royal Champ on the bottom side with the Hogs from the Siege Barracks got a ton of value. Still has her ability. She's going to get a bunch of these defenses and then go over here and help the Queen. Queen uses her ability, lost all her healers, unfortunately, to that air defense that was up top. But the Hogs, the Royal Champ, and the rest of the troops here on cleanup are going to be able to finish off the base pretty easily. Kind of close, but still, you know, it was a beautiful attack there by Nick. If he had used that one freeze a little bit earlier, the Warden would have stayed alive and helped out a ton more. But overall, a nice attack, nice plan there with the Yeti Smash. We'll go ahead and jump right into the next one. We got 3 more to show. This one's going to be by Tony, coming in on base number 12. Another one of these bases with the open channel down the middle. Let's go ahead and see how Tony's going to take advantage of that. Going to be dropping the Queen on the bottom side here. Gets the early CC pull, and he's making the funnel over here with the Baby Dragon. Queen's going to kill the CC. It's going to take at least 7 months, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward through that. Uses the poison spell on the Lava Pups and the Ice Golem here. Going to have to drop his first rage just now. He does have a Siege Barracks on this one, guys, instead of the Blimp. So he's going to be pushing through. Queen's going to come over here, kill this enemy Royal Champ, and keep walking to the left and then up and into this channel here, which is exactly what he wants. He wants her to go into this channel and just make the funnel here. She's going to get everything down. So he uses his BK. He uses a Baby Dragon first, then his BK to make the rest of the funnel over here. Dropping another rage to keep the Queen alive. Now he has to do something to kill this Inferno Tower, or else it will kill his healers eventually. So he's going to be dropping the Siege Barracks, and the King and the Siege Barracks are going to make the funnel on this side. And then he's going to be able to miner straight in over here. He did drop some loons here. Their goal was to get the Eagle Artillery down. The Eagle's going to start firing on them, but they get close enough to the Eagle to where it can't hit them, which is nice. Started the miners probably a couple seconds too late. Queen's going to end up getting really low on health here, and then she's going to go down, and that scatter shot does not go down. So he probably should have started the miners just a couple seconds earlier. But everything pushing through. Hogs from the Siege Barracks come through. Still has the Warden ability that Warden ability already got used. Excuse me, English is hard. Jeez. Everything pushing through. Still has one more heal and a freeze. He's going to freeze that scatter shot and the Wizard Tower combo, and then heal all the miners going into this Inferno Tower compartment. Everything pushing through. Royal Champ still alive with her ability. Has one more freeze to use. Excuse me. No, he already used his last freeze. Sorry. And then everything pushing through. Royal Champ ability is going to get a ton of defenses. Chain a bunch of stuff on the back end. Miners kill the enemy Queen. Royal Champ still pushing through at half health. That one Inferno Tower in the Expo, pretty much the last threat here, but he has so many miners up, guys. They're going to be able to push through it. That cannon on the backside as well. Not going to be able to do a whole lot against these miners. He has like 10 or 15 miners still alive. So we'll go ahead and times 2 through the rest of it. Ton of miners. Nice attack there by Tony, taking advantage of that channel. Guys, if you're going to build a base with these channels, you have to honestly bait both sides and expect a queen walk from either side, because that's what a lot of people are going to do. So nice attack there by Tony, coming in, getting the triple. We're going to jump into this one here on number 13. We actually had 8 triples on this day, I believe. This was the one day where we did get a 1-star and a 0-star, so it kind of sucks, but luckily we were still able to get the victory. Warden walk here, starting on the 3 o'clock side. It's going to be, again, another Yeti smash with bowlers. EveCheck's just doing it beautifully these days. He's able to get every base, it seems like, with this attack. So starting off with the Warden walk over here by this 3 o'clock Inferno, we're going to go ahead and fast forward through some of that, because he wants to wait until that Inferno tower goes down here. Pushing through. Now he's going to step up for the Inferno tower. Quad quakes the top side here. Everything going to be pushing through from this 1 o'clock angle. King going to make the funnel on the left side. There go the bowlers pushing in. King's also going to come inside the base after he makes the funnel, which is kind of nice. I don't think he was expecting that, but it's going to work out really well. Everything pushing into the core here. He does have a jump for the backside, even though he quad quaked in. He does have a siege barracks activated right now. I believe he's going to wait to see if everything's going to pass to the town hall, so that way he could switch to a blimp if needed. If not, he'll be able to use the siege barracks. Everything moving through here toward this last Inferno tower compartment. Everything pushing in. That Inferno tower locks onto some Yetis here. Now they're getting stuck on Yeti mites. It's not going to be able to do a whole lot. Queen's still working on pups. She's pushing through. Everything moving over toward this last, or toward the town hall compartment. He is going to use the siege barracks on the right side because he thought everything was going to path over to this town hall. He needs Queen to go in and get this town hall here in just a second, which I believe she will. Or Road Champ will be able to work on it as well with her ability. Both Road Champ and Queen still have their ability. He still has some troops to come out of the siege barracks here in just a little bit. There go Queen and Road Champ working on that town hall together. Has the Queen ability to use still. He's going to be able to hold on to it. Healers switch onto the Yetis. Don't really need them. Out come the hogs from the clan castle. They're not going to touch a single building, guys. It's amazing. They didn't do a single thing. So those hogs from the CC were basically swagged. Beautiful attack there by EveCheck. Coming in and getting the triple. Now we'll take a look at this last attack here. Going to be by yours truly. Coming in with another Queen Charge Hog attack, guys, on base number 15 here. I'm going to be starting off with the blimp on the left side to get that town hall down nice and early and pull the enemy CC. There it goes. Town hall is going to go down. CC's pulled out. It is a triple ice golem. Then I'm just going to be taking advantage of the huge open section of the base. Just going to be walking part of it. Bowler funnel right here. Nice free funnel. Well, 6 space for a funnel, really. Queen on the left side of that. She's going to walk into this channel and just get everything. She's going to kill the CC first as well. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the healers here in a second. And the poison spell. Actually, I think I saved the poison spell on this one. Not going to need it right away. Drop a Cocoa Loon there to try and soak up any Seeking Air Mines that are there that can harm the healers. Going to drop a Wizard here to help with time, so I don't have to drop the poison spell. I can save it for the enemy heroes to help the hogs. They're going to be pushing through. The balloon does get a Seeking Air Mine and pulls a couple of Teslas, so we can fast forward through that CC kill. It takes a while. Dropping the Rage there to keep the Queen alive. King to make the funnel on the top side, and then I'm going to hog straight into the right side here with the Warden and the Road Champ in behind. And then some cleanup wizards just to help. Everything pushing through. So I'm going to have to pop the Warden ability super early there just to make sure everything stays alive, that nothing's getting hurt right away. I'm going to rage up the Queen again because I still had another rage. I still have 2 freezes and 2 heals to use. So I'm going to drop the first heal here, and all the hogs are going to get inside that heal, which is nice. Really good value there for the heal. And then the pathing is really straightforward here. Queen's going to be helping all the hogs and the Road Champ pushing through the core here. I'm going to drop the heal there right there on the core. Some more hogs from the top side just to make the funnel, so all the rest of the hogs are going to push through. I do have another freeze I'm going to use on the Inferno tower there to keep the Queen alive because it is a single target Inferno. Still have the Road Champ ability that I can use whenever. Honestly, don't even need it. So many hogs still alive. Going to use that last freeze again on the Inferno tower just to make sure Queen stays alive. She's going to get it down. Ton of hogs alive. Road Champ alive with ability. Nice attack there with the Queen Charge hogs. That's going to be a triple, and that's going to be a wrap for this video, guys. If you like it, make sure you let me know down below. The next few days, we're going to be releasing the other videos, day 5, 6, and 7, I believe. So stay tuned for that. Also, going to be releasing a video probably on me gymming one of my accounts using like a 250,000 gems. So if you want to see that, definitely stay tuned. Like and subscribe, comment down below what you're thinking, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.